All right, nation. What's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy Foots the King. Hey, how y'all feel, man? Got the shades on, got the Ray-Bans on, Cowboy blue, feeling good. Draft 3 days away, well, 2 days away. Tuesday, today, Wednesday, Thursday. Cowboys aren't picking unless Jerry Jones gets bold and trades up into the first round until Friday. And on my way to work, I'm almost finished with my 7-round mock for the Cowboys. Told myself I wasn't going to do one. Then I decided to do one. And now, when you're in that process, you really want to make it as realistic as possible. And my goal for that mock is I want to hit on at least 2 players. And I think that I can. Me and Joe did a show last night. Make sure you guys go download the Cowboys Huddle on iTunes, on SoundCloud. I'm very proud of our work. Make sure you guys write a review, leave a 5-star review, write something cool, all that good stuff. Because, guys, to make videos, that's why I've been doing a lot of stuff on the fly. To make videos is not easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. So sometimes being able to do something like a podcast where we can just kind of just talk fresh, give you our ideas fresh, it's really cool. And if you guys download that, you can listen to us. We're being very consistent with that. And then throughout the draft, we're gonna have shows. And we had a really good show last night. Went over possible scenarios. We did a live mock. So we're really ready to rock and roll. Now it's just a waiting game. And in that waiting game, I came up with a topic. Is there a surprise position that the Cowboys could draft? So I don't know if you guys have been floating around the internet and you guys had seen me and Vach's argument. Not really our argument, but debate. Vach swears by me that we need to go Oline. Is that a possibility? That's not out of the realm of possibility. You listen to Stephen Jones talk. Stephen Jones said very openly, any position is up, could be drafted, except maybe quarterback because of how they feel about Dak. Any position is viable to be drafted. So if not offensive line, what's the position? Is it linebacker? Who knows what the Cowboys may be thinking? Maybe they want to double down at linebacker. Is it or a guy falls that they like? Is it, I know nobody wants to hear this. I know I don't even like the idea of it, but is it receiver? Let's say a Deebo Samuels is staring you right in the face. Now you have Amari Cooper. You think Michael Gallup is going to be an amazing second-year player. Amari Cooper is obviously your starting one, and you want to make him a Cowboy for life. He wants to be a Cowboy for life. And you know what? It's something to be said about the Cowboys taking a chance on Amari Cooper. I think he now has the Cowboys' loyalty. He's going to be very loyal to the Cowboys just because, in all honesty, they saved him from a bad situation in Oakland, But could it be a receiver? If Deebo Samuel is staring you in the face, I think it would be hard for the Cowboys to not draft the player. I mean, what if the kid Butler is staring you in the face? What if, a N'Keal Harry? I mean, these receivers are all over the board. Some people like this player, some people like that player. Some of these guys are going to fall. It happens every year. What if, I'm going to tell you the one that I think, and this is just kind of open dialogue. I think that corner, all right, Joejuan Williams, Vanderbilt corner, for some reason, I have a feeling that if he's sitting there, I think the Cowboys like him. They brought him in. They met with him. Chris Richard has a big voice in that room. For some reason, I have a feeling that if he's sitting there at 58, that could be the surprise position that the Cowboys draft. There's a real possibility that you could get wiped out at safety. Foots, what do you mean by wiped out? Taylor Rapp could go as early as the 20s. He could fall as late as the late second round, depending on what people think about that 40. Taylor Rapp, Nasir Adderley, and Jonathan Abram, they are all bunched in together. They're all pretty much one clump of safety. And it, excuse me, guys. And you could really add Chauncey Gardner to that list as well. And so it's a matter of what safety do you like more? What flavor of ice cream? What traits does a guy give to you that can help your team right away? Because with your first, second round picks, you want them to be contributors right away. Your third round picks, you want them to give you a little seasoning. But your first and second round players, you want them to be contributors. So teams got to find out, okay, Chauncey Gardner, he's the type player, can play some corner, is really comfortable in nickel. As I watch him tackle more, I really like him. Jonathan Abram, he has the highest potential, but he also has the highest bust rate, just because he plays a little out of control. Then Nasir Adderley, I think that with most players, I don't really worry about, like if they went to a small school, how will he look, against big competition. But with Adderley, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. Watching him at the Senior Bowl, he was up, he was down, and he had this really, really like big hype train around him. And at the Senior Bowl, I'll be honest, I didn't like. I've heard him called Malik Hooker. I've heard him called, Malcolm Jenkins. I don't see that. So I think that's a little bit of a reach in a sense. So when you think about that, you could get wiped out at safety. Every team is going to have these safeties rated differently. And this is a really deep corner class, but maybe a team doesn't fall in love with Joanne Williams, and maybe the Cowboys are looking, staring at him in the face and say, and I'm talking about the Vanderbilt corner, tall, lengthy. He just looks like Richard Sherman out there. I mean, and he's really, really good. He's really, really good. I don't want people to get lost in the fact that he played at Vanderbilt. He can really run. He's really good in press man. He's not Greedy Williams, but he's a really, really good corner. Could the Cowboys draft a corner? Cowboys fans, what is the position? Is it guard? Is it corner? Is it receiver? You guys, is it linebacker? What's the surprise position that the Cowboys could draft? You guys let me know. Just want to give you this topic. It's your boy Foots the King. Mock draft coming tonight. You guys also make sure, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Come on, y'all. I need you to do me a huge favor. Go download, go to your iTunes, go download Cowboys Huddle. It's me and Joe Rod. We're talking draft. We're talking football. Go leave us a 5-star rating, or go to SoundCloud and do the same thing. Much love to you guys. Enjoy the draft season. Really enjoy it. This year, we don't have a first-round pick, so we can just kind of sit back and be fans and just let the draft board fall to us. You heard Stephen Jones say it. They covered himself in free agency, which I thought was amazing. So now they can just let the draft happen. It's your boy Foots the King, guys. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Peace.